For 3.3, more derivatives using the power rule. So they give us the function y equals x to the fourth minus x squared plus 2. And it wants to know if there are any horizontal tangents. What are horizontal tangents? Those are tangent lines that are horizontal.
Learn something new every day.
Now, what that means is, what we're really looking for is when y prime equals 0. Right? Because the slope of the tangent line, when it's 0, it's horizontal.
Doesn't exist, right?
So what we need to do is we need to take the derivative, and now that Mr. Adams has shown you the fancy pants way, the power rule to do that, make things a little easier for yourselves, we know that y prime is equal to 4x cubed minus 4x to the first plus 2. Is that right? Now, do you guys remember how I did that? I take the 4, toss it to the front, and then subtract 1 from it. That gives me 4x cubed. Next, I'm going to take my 2, multiply it by the 2, that gives me my negative 4. Then I'm going to subtract 1 from that power. Now, Mr. Adams made one mistake. What's the derivative of a constant?
0.
0. So this isn't part of it. I don't know what I was thinking.
Me either.
All right, so now that I've slowed my brain down, I need to figure out when this thing equals 0. Can we do that?
Sure.
Yes, we can. So we say 0 is equal to 4x cubed minus 4x. Now, if I'm smart, I'll factor out
The 4.
4x, and I get x cubed minus, or wait, x squared minus 1. Now what I could do is, isn't that a difference of squares?
I don't know what that means. Yes.
Difference of squares means that if I take x plus 1 and x minus 1, I get x squared, 1x, minus 1x, and then 1. These cancel, and so this factors to x plus 1 times x minus 1, and all those are factors of 0. So the horizontal tangents occur when 4x equals 0, when x plus 1 equals 0, and when x minus 1 equals 0, or when x equals 0, or when x equals negative 1, or when x equals positive 1.
So those are all the tangents?
Well, that's where the tangent lines occur at those x values. Now what that means, you guys ready to be shocked and awed?
Yes. I'm always ready.
I love the diversity of replies. If I graph this thing, that means that I'm going to either have a relative minimum or maximum at x equals 0, x equals negative 1, or x equals 1. Now how would Mr. Adams know that?
Graph it.
Well, I was thinking I'm a math teacher, but yeah, we could graph it. So if I say x to the fourth, and I have the answers written down, x to the fourth minus 2x squared plus 2. Now that's a fourth degree polynomial. So at most, how many humps will it have?
2.
3. One less than the power. Looky there. How many humps do you see?
1.
What's this?
3.
It's 1, 2, 3. Let's zoom.
That's not a hump, that's a dip.
Well, hump or dip, you know what I mean. Peak or valley. Hill or valley, right? I'm going to pray for you later. All right, so that's what I'm saying is so guess where they occur?
At those. I'm going to guess negative 1, 0, and 1.
Negative 1, 0, and 1. And clearly by looking at it, you can see that the tangents at that particular point in time would be a horizontal line, right?
Totally.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Any questions on that?